Hello everybody, Afton here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making Elsbridge into a workshop. Alright, okay, let's start. First, you're gonna need your platform. I have my platform right here, and I already have it started up. Should probably delete the platform there. Now then, what you want to do is if you're in Blue F3X, they don't have light here for some reason. Don't know why. So you're gonna make invisible little blocks, like that. Click U or the light button, and then bottom to the light. Make it all angles. Make the brightness free. Then start adding lights around the place here. Like that. Again. Next I have the lights there. Boom bada bing. Okay then. So now that that's done, you're gonna want to remove or add, considering what you want, anything to the sides, so that way your engines don't derail, and move anything you don't want out of the way, or again, wherever you want. So now then, we have this shed area. What I would do is I would basically remove it. This will not be needed in future, and if you want to keep it, go ahead. But this shed is in fact not very useful in the future. We will be keeping these poles though, so you're going to want to do is click last, and go like this with the pole. I'm going to stick it in the ground here, and lower it. And that will get you this, the middle of the workshop. Then click these last ones, and then boom bada bang. That is done. Now then you have this as the workshop. What you're gonna want to do is the last couple parts though, is if you don't want the back end open or anything along those lines, I suggest placing a block like this. You're going to need to line it up perfectly, which is sort of hard to do when you don't know what you are doing. But I do know, so you're going to want to line it up perfectly to this, and then bring it up to here. Bring it all the way over here, then do that. Once over there, you're going to extend it a little bit inwards to make sure any no holes are covered. Now then, you're going to click this and see this color right here. You're going to want to use it, which is 48, 17, and 18. You're going to click that color and place it there, and then click the N button, or the cogwheel, and turn it into concrete. Then you have the back. You have the entire back of the workshop and everything right here, right? Yeah. I do not care if you're almost at Elsbridge. Everything along those lines is done. Now then, what I would do, because usually you would see stuff like engines or something along those lines laying around. So usually work engines in the Thomas universe are painted in a black or blue. So I'm just gonna grab a random engine like 13 and spawn it. So, when coloring it, you're gonna want to use one of these two blues: bright blue, electric blue, or storm blue. I prefer storm blue, but that's me though. And keep the lining in its red. Paint this black, the cab roof black, this either golden or staying the same, and then this part also black. Now, if you want to do something extra detail-wise, you're gonna make the buffers silver on both sides. And if you don't like the running board how it is, you can always paint it black, which is what I like to do to make the engines really nice looking. Then you're gonna paint whatever you want, and yeah. Lastly, you're gonna want to need a brake coach or something like that. So what you're gonna do is you can probably take something along the lines of a It's already kind of broken, so to be honest, we don't need them anyway. Just flop them down. Okay, let's try that again. You're going to need to place an SCR flap, SESESCR. But dude, I don't know how to say it. All the Not to be kidding me, dude. Supposed to be off. Now then, to make flatbeds with wheels or whatever it was I was trying to say again, apparently God hates me, you're gonna want to do this. Not that. You're gonna want to leave that. You're gonna delete any other thing you don't need, including old skins, stuff like that, anything you wouldn't want. Then, you're gonna want to paint the wheels in a normal color and make them a nice little plastic or smooth plastic or whatever you want. Then, what you're gonna want to do is you can paint the wheels any color you want. I would prefer dark gray or something, considering the fact that usually engines are always in a dark gray. You want to have special lining or anything like that, you just click the rims. Once clicking the rims, you can get this, or any color you want. So I usually, yet that's just me though, I choose black, only because I think it looks better. Ow. Now you're gonna want to paint the ow. Stop moving my truck. And you're gonna want to paint your truck whatever you want. I'd say paint it a nice dark gray. And make it black. Seriously? See me trying to paint my truck, and you're over here like, oh no, I told you I was recording too. So you're gonna make this smooth plastic board or whatever it is, and boom bada bing, you have yourself a cut. So you're gonna want to make stuff like that, and then you have this. Okay? Now then, that is my video on how to make... That's my video on how to make yourself a custom workshop, and I'm just gonna run into this wall. This is how you make a custom workshop, custom flatbed, and also custom works engine. Yet you can use any engine and do whatever you want. There's no force placed on you. And I wish you all luck. Love you. Goodbye. Like and subscribe if you want to. And I shall see you later. Goodbye. Love you.